Welcome back. We're having some technical issues here with the internet, so we're trying to get that rolling. And so we will do our best to monitor that and our sound. So before it went down, we were discussing the last time the Lady Tigers and Stilwell Indians matched up, Coach, and we really couldn't remember, but you were talking about how they played well against Muldrow.
They really played well. Muldrow, of course, is a really, really tough team in Class 4A, and excuse me. I believe it was at Muldrow, which makes a little bit of a difference, I'm sure, a home advantage there. But the boys came home from Muldrow with a win, so they're 1-0. You mentioned district and conference play there, Ashley. The McAllister game, being a district game, was the 63rd straight win in a row for David Qualls and the Lady Tigers in conference and district play.
Well, that is an impressive stat, and especially with the many question marks that still surround this Lady Tiger team. You know, if you tuned in and you were expecting to see Jaden Butchery and Corey Rainwater and Maddie and all the rest of them, they're gone. You know, and we've grown accustomed to see that group of young ladies out here, and this is a new era for the Lady Tigers offense. You're now led by Carson Gilbert, Lauren Stevens, Mo Wilson, Lakin Adams, a sophomore, all trying to figure out their role and what it is they're going to have to do to put points on the board and get some wins in the win column.
And points were a little bit hard to get against McAllister in the opener. Lauren Stevens had a great night with 20 points in that ball game. And
she had 11 rebounds, 20 points. She scored her first double-double, in varsity action with a career high of 20 points, up from 18 previously. One of the things that was uncharacteristic of this Lady Tiger team was their free throws. They don't usually leave that many points on the board. They are usually a very strong free throw shooting team, have been all throughout junior high and high, but now
over the last couple of years, actually they've had some outstanding shooters. You know, you mentioned Jaden Butchery, who right now is sitting out at Northeastern State with an injury. I just talked to Corey Rainwater a week ago. She's averaging 25 points a game for the Air Force prep team and just injured her knee as well. So two of our young players, Chloe Bowen, still doing well at Tabor.
Right.
Player of the game a week ago against McPherson and had 13 points, I think 11 rebounds, and perfect from the field shooting-wise. So Lady Tigers have been well represented over the last couple of years. And David and I were talking yesterday, you know, we're replacing the top 7 players off of last year's team.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a work in progress.
We talked about this last week too. You know, a young team, the things that come with young teams are turnovers. And if we can keep our turnovers down under 20 or so, then that should be a success. And we're going to step away just for a second while they pray at the center of the court.
Mr. John Morris, the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. John comes and him or his staff will have a prayer with all of our cross-country track meets as well. And they're extending that out into basketball a little bit too.
Well, I like the festive wear there by the cheerleaders. And we are now going to stand and honor our country with the singing of the national anthem. Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network, and we are a matter of moments away from the start of the second game of the season for the Tahlequah Lady Tigers, and we are ready to announce the starting lineups for your Tahlequah Lady Tigers. A sophomore, number 3, Lakin Adams. A junior, number 11, Carson Gilbert. Another junior, number 14, Riley Dotson. Another junior, number 22, Haley Mo Wilson. And at center, number 23, a junior, Lauren Stevens. And that's your Tahlequah Lady Tigers. And the starting lineups tonight for the Stilwell Lady Indians is going to be number 3, a 5'6" junior, Maddie George. Another sophomore, 5'6", number 4, Ava Swafford. Senior guard, number 5, Kenzie Starr. And another junior, number 11, Alina Van. And that's the starting lineups for the Stilwell Lady Indians. Excuse me, I missed another senior, 5'8", number 23, Elise Sani. So here we are, we're ready to get after it. I think it'd be important for the Lady Tigers to start off a little faster than they did last week. You know, it took them several minutes to finally get some points on the board. They did so with an and one by Lakin Adams.
I think the and one plus getting to the free throw line a little bit, getting some offensive boards and things, got the Tigers go off on a roll pretty good. They got some transition baskets late in the game there in second half, and I think that was a big difference.
Absolutely. Then it was just settling down. They had a little rough second quarter. I think they were outscored by 5 points in the second quarter, but when they came out in the second half, it was all gas, no brakes for the Lady Tigers, and they pulled away from the Lady Buffaloes. So let's see what's in store for these Lady Tigers as they take on a tough Stilwell Lady Indian Ball Club.
Size-wise, it's pretty much a wash. It's Lady Tigers with one at 5 or 6 foot, and then Stilwell with one at 5'10". Everybody else about equal.
Lady Tigers win the jump quickly out to Carson Gilbert, and she's blocked from behind. Rebound, Stilwell.
Need jump stop right there and go powered up.
So over to the wing, inside, high at the elbow, off the backboard and in. They're going to go to press real quick, and here come the Lady Tigers, and she has it knocked out of bounds. Gilbert does. It'll stay Lady Tiger basketball. So Stilwell going to press early here. Lakin Adams being pressured by Van. Around the corner she goes. Inside, Carson Gilbert off the screen. Stevens, back to Stevens.
Oh,
inside, nice move, can't finish. Rebound Stilwell. We need those baskets. That was a great move. We're going to have to count on that to finish there. 2-0 with 7:21 to go in the first. Lady Indians on top. Wanting to get inside, nothing doing there. Round the horn it goes.
Lady Tigers with 2 pretty good shots right there, though.
Yeah, 2 good looks at the basket. You have to find a way to take care of that and get those points on the board.
You got to believe they're going to do that too, Ashley.
And between 3 Lady Tigers, she's able to score, and it's 4-0 Indians. Riley Dotson kicks it back over to Mo, being trapped. Bounce pass to Lakin Adams. Adams over to Gilbert. Gilbert, she's going to step up and attempt a three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. And right now, Lady Tigers haven't even attempted to rebound. All rebounds going to Stilwell. It's 4-0 Stilwell with 6.5 to go in the first. Inside high post, little head fake. Spins around. Straight up and down. Good block by Stevens. And rebound is Gilbert. Gilbert in transition all the way. Good screen and good finish there by Gilbert. Tahlequah, they're going to go with the press now. 6:12 to go here in the first period. It's 4-2. Stilwell on top. They break the press over to the short corner, bring it out top.
Mo needs to go to the backside there and let Lauren come out on that wing out there.
Inside, trying to play a little
good
inside
defense.
game. Top of the key. Bad pass, or she would have had a good shot. Trying to draw a foul. Good shot. Ava Swafford on the drive, and that was kind of a hope and a prayer, but she made it 6-2.
And here comes Gilbert. Kicks it out to Stevens. Bobbles the pass just a hair, but she gets it over to Adams. 6-2 is the score. Lady Indians by 4. 5.5 to go in the first.
Can't pick it up out that far from the basket. Got to keep your dribble alive.
Over to Stevens. Stevens to Adam. Adams for 3. Got it! Hey, Lakin Adams with 3. Assist Lauren Stevens. It's 6-5. They've cut the lead to 1 at the 5:13 mark here in the first. She's going to drive inside. Kicks it out. Nearly stolen by Gilbert. Across the court. Settled the offense back down. Wanting to look inside to the high post, as you can see.
Very patient offense.
Head folk drives inside. Mo nearly with the steal. And there's another block. Oh! And Coach Qualls is telling her, just go straight up. She didn't need to go after. She had a block, but then her body carried through for the foul. So Lauren Stevens picks up her first personal foul, first team foul. So she'll go to the line. That is Maddie George shooting 2, makes the first of 2.
Stilwell 3 for 3 so far from the field.
And she's 2 for 2 at the line, extends the lead to 3, and that was just step 1, step 2. She never even looked before she threw the pass, and we've got to see that she's reading that. That's got to be faster if that's going to work. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Stays Lady Tiger ball. Lakin Adams over to inside to Gilbert. Back nice to Riley Dotson, who finishes. Good shot there by Dotson, assisted by Gilbert. Cuts the lead to 1, 8-7, 4:31 to go, and they throw that ball away. Oh, good save. Man, I thought for sure that was going to be a turnover. Good hustle there. So straight up. And then she does throw it away. Good defensive pressure. No call on the travel. They throw the ball away. Should be Tahlequah basketball. Should be Tahlequah basketball. That was not tipped. That's Tahlequah basketball all day long. They got it right.
Yeah. Conference call, got it right. We've had 2 great backdoor cuts right there, Ashley.
Absolutely.
And if the Lady Tigers can consistently do that, they're going to score some buckets.
Mo Wilson over to Riley Dodson, little stutter step. Back to Adams, setting up the offense. 8-7, Stilwell on top. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Stevens sets a great screen.
And wide open on the cut.
Riley Dotson out to Gilbert. Gilbert can't get the 3-pointer to go. And good job there by Mo to pick her pocket. Turnover Indians, and here comes Gilbert in transition. She's going to attack, and she draws the foul. That'll send her to the line shooting 2. Good hustle there by Mo Wilson to force the turnover, and then Gilbert going coast to coast. So she'll go to the line shooting 2. Makes the first of 2. We're all tied at 8. 3:44 to go here in the first.
Starr picks up her first foul ball game. First foul for Stilwell.
And Gilbert 2 for 2 at the line. Tahlequah has the first lead of the night. It comes with 3:44 to go here in the first. Little pressure and chance to steal it. Mo does it. Oh no, and she tips it back to number 23. Comes up with it.
Mo's had her hand on several balls, just having a hard time pulling it in.
Exactly. Trying to touch every pass, so you like to see that.
Yeah. One hand reaches, though. Oh, step
Another
through block
by Stevens, but rebounded by Stilwell, and Starr gets the 2-point conversion off the block. Here comes Dotson. Dotson throws it away. Mo, she runs it. Look, the hustle right there. That's a hustle play on turnovers. And here comes Mo, and she's fouled by number 11, Lena Van. 3:05 to go here in the first. Indians.
Second team foul against the Indians.
Gilbert going to bring the ball down for the Lady Tigers. Down 1. Over to Mo. Mo to Dotson. Dotson looking inside to Gilbert. They got it to her, and she's blocked. Going to go out of bounds.
Kind of forced the last 2 shots up. Got the last one, though, and got the foul on it. Didn't get one on that.
Inbounds to Gilbert. Gilbert to Stevens. Stevens quickly released. That's off the backboard. No good. Rebound Stilwell. Tahlequah, again, losing the rebound battle at this point, and that's going to be important if the shots aren't going to be falling.
Going to have to get on those offensive boards a little bit.
Inside quickly, backing her down. Good defense.
Change that shot.
And rebound Stevens.
Lauren didn't block that one, but she got a good challenge on it.
And she's fouled going to the bucket. And that young lady, she's personally sponsored by Peak Health and Performance, who also sponsors the Green Country Sports Network. So we want to thank them, as always. So Lakin Adams at the line shooting 2. Makes the first. We're tied at 10 with 2:24 to go here in the first. Number 22 and 21, Cassidy Davis and Emma Sam, they'll enter the ball game for the Lady Indians.
Third team foul against Stilwell. First against Sonny.
And misses the second one, so the Lady Tigers will be 3 from 4 at the line. And quickly down the court in transition. And they wanted backcourt, but they're saying she got across. High pass out to the wing. 3-point attempt off the rim. Gilbert tried to battle for it. It's on the floor. Got to get back up. 3-pointer tip off the rim, no good. Stevens trying to run it down and get in a jump. And held ball. Good hustle there. And that will stay with Lady Indians. 10-10 with 1:59 to go here in the first. Trying to inbound out to the wing, short corner. Stolen by Dotson, and it's on the ground.
Ball's on the floor, get on it.
Still on the ground, still available. And just can't get a hold of these tip balls, Coach. They're out there. 3-pointer tip off the rim and in. Shooter's roll. 13-10, Stilwell. Lakin Adams picks the ball up, throws it to Gilbert, gets it across. Little hands check. Pass over to Riley, Dotson to Wilson, Wilson to Adams. Adams resets the offense. 1:25 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers down 3. Dotson to her right. Back to Gilbert, and Gilbert's fouled. That'll be on the floor on number 21, Emma Sam. And that'll be the 4th team foul for Stilwell. 1:17 to go here in the first. Lady Tigers down 3. Inbounding is Adams.
14 fouls against the Indians.
Gets it in to Dotson. Over to Stevens. Good head fake to Stevens. She could take it. Heads over to Adams. Can't get the 3 to fall. And Tahlequah's not even attempting to try to get the rebound. They ran right by it. Quickly. Good block by Stevens. That's her 3rd block of the game.
Coming from behind that one, it had an easy layup on that, and Lauren got it. Great job by her.
Rayleigh McCarter's on the bench. 3-point attempt, no good, air ball. Rebounded is Gilbert. Gilbert pushing out to Adams. Adams trying to get it inside to Gilbert. Bad shot. Stevens with the rebound. Ball. And they're going to get her for travel. Yeah.
There's that offensive board, though, that we need.
She got a rebound and went to put back up. She was trying to head fake there and left her feet. Turnover, Stevens, so 13-10, 47 seconds. 5-second call against the Lady Indians. Good pressure there by the defense. That was a quick 5 seconds.
That was quick. She stepped over the line, maybe. Well, it might have been a line violation. I don't know.
Inbounds to Stevens. Stevens to Gilbert. Gilbert for 3. Off the rim, no good. Trying to rebound. Look at Mo Wilson. Wilson's able to come down with it. Out to Adams. That looks off. And that rebound goes out of bounds. See who it stays with. It's going to stay with the Lady Tigers. 35 seconds to go. Lady Tigers need to find a way to put some points on the board. The shots just aren't falling. There's inbounds to Gilbert. Gilbert on 2, and she draws the foul. She'll go to the line shooting 2. That's the 5th team foul, but it was also a shooting foul.
Lady Tigers 3 for 4 early going here in the free throw line. Need to make every one of these count.
Gilbert makes the first of 2. Daisy Brown going to check in for Lauren Stevens here at the end of the first quarter.
want to remind everyone we will be giving out the First Aid Bank Players of the Week this week, so be tuned for that.
Gilbert, 4 for 4 thus far at the free throw line, so the Lady Tigers are 4 for 5, and they cut the lead to 1. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. To the middle they go, trying to break. And good job by Gilbert to steal it. Tigers in transition. Over to Mo, and she's fouled. Little hand check, so that'll send Gilbert to the line shooting 2 because the Lady Tigers are in bonus.
She was just there 10 seconds ago. It's not a bad place to stay.
Taking advantage of the free throws, emphasis on free.
Still looking for that free throw sponsor.
And Gilbert ties it up at 13, 23.4 seconds to go here in the first. And misses that one, and that ball's tipped, and that's going to go to the Lady Indians. So we're all tied, 21 and a half seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Emma Sam had a hand on that, as did Riley Dotson, and Stilwell got the break on the call.
Right here in the short corner, off the rim, rebound, Mo Wilson, 10 seconds to go. Mo pushes it out to Gilbert. Gilbert got time, 7 seconds, she attacks the lane, and she double dribbled. She did. She was going to cross over and change her mind, it looked like, 4.4 seconds to go.
She got wedged in there between a couple of players and just couldn't quite get a handle on it. There's a shot from half court.
No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're all tied at 13. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, and toe pain. A gentle chiropractic foot adjustment will restore healthy alignment and function to the joint and tissues in the feet. This will correct the underlying cause of most foot conditions. Our patients love having their feet adjusted, and you will be amazed by how good you will feel after you have your feet adjusted. Call our office today to receive your complimentary consultation for your
family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. We're about to start the second quarter. We're all tied at 13. Want to take a moment and thank B.J. Baker, trial attorney, for sponsoring. Why get just any attorney when you can have a trial attorney? Coach, the first quarter stats.
Lady Tigers were 6 for 8 from the free throw line, much better than against McAllister the other night. They were 3 for 12 from the field goal range and 1 of 3 from three-point range. So Tigers need to pick up the shooting percentages a little bit. I think we're going to be okay in this ball game. We've created some turnovers defensively.
Yeah, turnovers. We have
4 set ball inside.
So there's another turnover, so that brings it to our 4 to their 5. So here comes Stilwell. Inside quickly, being guarded by Brown. Left-handed in and out. And rebound is Stilwell. Look at Mo Wilson getting down on the ground there and comes up with it. Great job there by Mo. Gilbert over to Dotson. Dotson short corner 3. Looks long, is long. And that rebound, no one comes down with it. It goes out of bounds off Stilwell. Will be Lady Tiger basketball. Adams inbounding for the Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers have got to get some of those shots to fall.
Dotson,
There's another one.
3. Still trying. Still looking for her first bucket of the season. Can't get it to fall. Keep shooting. She'll get in rhythm.
Well, actually, shooters are going to shoot. And the only way you can score is to shoot the ball. So.
And three-pointer there by Kenzie Starr, and she extends the lead now to 3, 16-13, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Needs some help. Gets it out to Gilbert.
Lakin needs to quit picking up her dribble at the top.
Especially if no one's on her. And that ball was kicked. will stay Tahlequah basketball. Lauren Stevens is going to check back in the game for Daisy Brown. Mo Wilson, short corner three. Got it!
Got it!
Mo Wilson, Lady Tiger 3-ball. So we're tied up 16-16. Mo Wilson having good 2 games thus far. Hustling all around, and good pressure by the Lady Tigers to force the turnover.
Now Carson Gilbert, good pressure on the ball, forced a high pass, threw it off the back wall there.
Stilwell electing to get out of the press.
Tie ball game. Lakin in the corner.
In the corner, trying to get it over to Gilbert. She does. Back to Dotson. Skip pass over to Mo Wilson for 3. Off the rim, no good. And again, Stilwell with the rebound. Tie ball game, 6:12 to go. Inside at the elbow, tipped. And again, Lady Tigers can't get a hold of it. We can touch a lot of passes, just can't come down with them. Top of the key. They like that high post. They like to stress right there and then kick it back out. A little inside-out game. 3-ball off the back of the rim. Gilbert with a good rebound. Good positioning there.
Riley Dotson partially blocked that last shot.
Lakin Adams, no good from the short corner 3 attempt. And right now, the Lady Tigers abysmal from beyond the arc.
1 for 5 in this period. 1 for 3, so 2 for 8 for the ball game. You got to keep believing. They're going to fall sooner or later, Ashley.
Head fake.
Good defensive
inside,
pressure.
just go straight up.
Ball.
Good job, and good job by Gilbert. And again, rebound Stilwell off the missed shot. So good defense inside, just now got to come up with a rebound and drives inside at the elbow, quick release, again rebound, and that Lauren's going to get her second foul. And it's that slapping. If you just go straight up, we've told her countless times, quit swinging. That's her second foul.
Foul number 23, Lauren Stevens.
So
Team's second foul, so the Lady Tigers haven't fouled them a whole lot yet.
she misses the first of 2. Daisy Brown and Rayleigh McCarter are going to check into the game.
That's Elise Sonny at the line. Her first attempt at the shot, free throw.
She makes the second one.
Got the look of the bounce.
Puts the Indians up 1. Daisy over the corner, being pressured, bounce pass over to McCarter. It's tipped. Adams able to come down with it. Over to Dotson. Dotson inside McCarter. She turns, she shoots off the backboard. Got it. And that's a freshman, Rayleigh McCarter, making her presence felt. And the Lady Tigers will take the lead 18-17, and it comes at the 4:27 mark in the second quarter.
Tiger steal by Carson Gilbert.
Good little transition, and that's a good spot right there, Coach, just to let them fly by. And quick timeout by Stilwell. And so Tigers with a quick little run there, and that's a 30-second timeout. Good little transition basket, Coach.
You've got to get those. That's one of the first tip balls that we've got a hand on and been able to finish on. So.
Right. And I thought the patience there by Lakin Adams was good. You know, she got the ball and then she gave a little head fake and let her fly right by, and then was able to finish at the basket. And the Tigers now have the lead, their largest lead of the night, and that's 3.
I really like seeing Rayleigh McCarter come in there as a freshman. Her second varsity ball game, and she's already scoring points.
Yeah, I mean,
that's going to be big for the Lady Tiger.
Absolutely. She's showing that the game is not too big for her, and she's just giving her all, and she's a hustler. You know?
Yes.
So, again, high ceiling for that young lady.
Well, I realized that during softball season in this fall, and she did an outstanding job there as a shortstop, third baseman.
So Tigers still in the press, bounce pass, nice, and there's going to be a foul on Daisy Brown. That'll send Starr to the line, shooting 2. That's Daisy's first foul.
Second team foul, second period.
Foul number 0, Daisy Brown. At the line, Kenzie Starr.
Only the third free throw for Stilwell.
She misses the first of two.
Actually, I'm sorry, that's the fifth one right there. Stilwell's now 3 for 5.
Makes the second. And now Stilwell's back in the press. Out to Adams. Adams back to Dotson. Dotson to McCarter. McCarter over to Gilbert. Gilbert, she's going to attack. Can't get it to fall. Fighting for rebounds, and of course it's Stilwell that comes up with it. And here we go. And good job there by the Tigers to slow it down. 3-ball. Temp. Got a hand on it, but it's going to go in. And Stilwell retakes the lead, 21-20. 3:48 to go. Stilwell shooting well tonight, Coach.
Star's second 3 of the second period.
And
number 4's hand checking there.
Number 4, Ava Swafford, called for the hand check. That's the team's third foul, if I'm correct. Or is that just their first? I'm sorry, that's their first team foul, Coach.
First team foul, second period, yeah.
Inbounding is Dotson. Dotson over to Adams. Adams wanted to get inside. There was nothing doing. Gets over to Dacey. Dacey bounce pass to McCarter. McCarter going to work at the post, and she has it knocked out of her hands.
Freshman brought it behind her a little bit too much and got it tipped.
3-ball attempt. Off the rim. Rebound, Dacey Brown. And she turns around, doesn't even, and luckily that went out of bounds, and so it'll be Tahlequah basketball. Stevens and Mo Wilson check in. Dotson and Brown will check out. 3:19 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Indians 21, Lady Tigers 20. A little back and forth action. For the most part, the Lady Indians have led. Long high pass to Gilbert. Gilbert being pressured. No call there on the push. Over to McCarter. McCarter dribbles, kicks it out to Adams. Inside to Stevens. Stevens trying to go to work. Off the backboard, can't get it to fall. Nobody there to rebound. Stevens still looking for her first point. Straight up. There we go. McCarter with the rebound.
Swafford with the easy one there on the step through and missed it.
Over to McCarter. McCarter dribbles, tries to force it inside to Adams. Little reverse layup, can't get it fall. Rebound again. Little tip, and Stevens finally comes down with the rebound. Gilbert wasn't looking for the pass there. So turnover Tahlequah. Out to the quarter. Gets back out to the top here. Approaching the 2-minute warning. 3-ball attempt. Got it.
Got it.
Timeout. Tahlequah, 30-second timeout. Indians extend to their largest lead, 24-20. Coach.
Third 3 of the period for Star. All from the same spot. She's now 3 for 4 in the period from 3-point range, and it's going to be a big difference maker. Turnover.
Well, let's look
created that bucket.
Let's look at rebounds. Right now, Stilwell has 18. Tahlequah has 11. And we're not shooting very well, Coach. You know, our team right now is 6.
Not very many of those 11 were on the offensive end either.
Right. We are shooting 26% from the field. Tahlequah really kind of looking for some kind of offensive momentum, you know.
Had some little runs there and got up and took the lead. And
Dotson inbounding. Mo Wilson, good job getting it across, and then she's fouled. That's Starr. She'll pick up her foul. Personal foul. That's the team's second foul.
McKenzie's second personal as well.
Number 11, Elena Van going to check back in for Kenzie Starr. So their shooter will go to the bench. Inbounding is Dotson. Dotson trying to get it to Wilson. It's tipped. Should say Tahlequah basketball, and it does.
Kind of forced that one down the sideline there on the inbounds, and
There she's got McCarter. Carter can't get it, gets her own rebound, and then she's blocked from behind. And then we're going to get a foul on Lakin Adams. And so that's Lakin, if I'm not certain, I believe that's just her first. But
That's her first personal.
should be, was it third or fourth, Coach? Team foul.
Well, they gave it to number 5.
Oh, they gave it to,
No, it was Lakin's, yeah.
so that's the third team foul for the Lady Tigers. Stilwell doing a good job handling the press. Straight up. Nice pass.
Oh, she walked.
No call.
Got away with it.
Rebound, Dotson. Dotson being pressured by Van. Kicks it out to Adams. Adams does a good job coming down with it. Adams drives inside, nearly loses it, and she's going to get called for travel.
Kind of lost the handle on that
Lost the handle
one.
of the ball, and that's what put her in a bind. So Garson Gilbert going to check back in the game for Rayleigh McCarter. Great job. Good minutes there by the freshman. 24-20. Stilwell on top. Minute 22 to go.
Some really good minutes there for Raylan.
Skip pass. A little hezzy. Ball's on the ground.
Get on the
This time,
floor.
We're fighting for it. We got a held ball. Quick on the whistle for the held ball. Should stay Stilwell. Minute 6 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers down 4, 24-20.
I don't see a possession arrow anywhere over here on this board. 21.
Air ball. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Tahlequah basketball. 59 seconds to go. Lady Tigers down 4. Inbounds to Wilson. Wilson, she's going to push forward. Gets it over to Gilbert. Gilbert looks a little too high for Stevens. Turnover Gilbert there, so
Stilwell not shooting the ball real well right now. It's 3 for 12 in this period, so
Bailey
the
Phillips.
big difference has been the 3-3, so.
Absolutely. Bailey Phillips checks in the game for Cassidy Davis. And there we go. Tahlequah forces the turnover. Dotson, Gilbert with the opportunity for 3. Looks
Got
good.
it.
No.
Ooh.
A rebound.
Look
Stilwell.
good.
Can't take advantage off the turnover. We're in numbers. 3-point attempt off the front of the rim. Again, offensive rebound is, and there it is. Rebound Stevens. There we go. Finally got a defensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dotson. We're at 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Dotson over to Gilbert.
Been a while since the Lady Tigers have scored, at least a couple of minutes.
14 seconds to go. Dotson being pressured. Trying to get it inside to Stevens. Stevens to Adams. The ball's on the ground. And she's going to get called with travel. Although she was shoved, the crowd believes that she was shoved, and that led to the travel. And I tend to agree with the crowd.
It's a partisan crowd on this side, but I believe they were right there. I saw the forearm myself. Long 3, off and no good.
That's the end of the first half. Lady Tigers down 4, 24-20. We're going to be back with the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network.
I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Hello and welcome to Tahlequah Tiger Athletics on the Green Country Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lund. Countryside Wellness. Bear Rocks on Fort Gibson Lake. Chris's Quick Lube. AIM, Athletes Improving Mankind. Two Sisters Financial, H&H Quality Tires and Auto, Tahlequah Lumber, trusted since 1949, River Valley Church, State Representative Bob Ed Culver, Peak Health and Performance, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, First Baptist Students, B.J. Baker Trial Attorney, and
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
get Kasasa Cash at First State Bank.
Welcome back to the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network. Little halftime stats. Tahlequah finds themselves down by 4 here at halftime. Some stats worth noting. Right now, Carson Gilbert leads the Lady Tigers with 7 points, followed by Lakin Adams, who has 6. Riley Dotson has 2. Mo Wilson with 3, and Riley McCarter with 2. Shooting percentages here in the first half, not good for the Lady Tigers, 23%, at 2 for 12 from beyond the arc. That's only 17%, and they are shooting well at the free throw line. But the biggest difference here right now has been rebounds. Right now they're being out-rebounded by Stilwell. And Coach, you had Stilwell shooting very well from beyond the arc, right? 3 for 5?
3 for 5 from 3-point. 3 for 5 from 3-point range. 3 for 15 overall, though. Missed a lot of easy shots inside late. And I think our defense has a little bit to do with that. Lauren and some of them are getting some hands on them a lot of balls. We're just not able to pull them in.
Yeah, we're touching passes, but they're just ending up in Stilwell Lady India's hands. And one of the things that's got to be an emphasis is offensive rebounding. We're getting one shot at the basket and then just rushing back down on defense because we're not even trying to get.
That's going to have to be a point of emphasis for David in the weeks to come, because we've got Coweta coming up next Friday night, our next game. And Coweta just defeated Owasso 60-47, so they're a very, very formidable opponent coming up.
Well,
They're going to have to do a better job of rebounding.
Yeah, here's a stat for you. As far as Tahlequah has 14 rebounds, 3 of them are offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
And when you're shooting 23% from the field, you got to have a lot more offensive rebounds.
Offensive rebounding is an instinct. When you see a shot go, you've got to go.
Right.
And I watching my grandson play a game last night, and his little bunch is the same way. They don't instinctively go to the basket and block out real well. And they're going to have to do that. These Lady Tigers are going to be a pretty formidable foe themselves if they can start getting some of those boards.
Right. Stilwell has done a good job of attacking inside and then kicking it out. It's that inside-out game where they run it they draw them up to the high post and they're trying to look back door. And Tahlequah's done a good job with that, but that beyond the arc, they've done very well with that, scoring 9 of their 24 points beyond the arc.
I think you're going to see that again as a point of emphasis for David in the future, with Lauren down there and Rayleigh McCarter coming in and giving them some good moments. I think they're going to be able to do that. Carson Gilbert's not bad inside when she gets the ball. She's going to make a move and try to go score, get to the free throw line.
Looking at fouls, Daisy Brown has 1 foul, Lakin has 1 foul, and Lauren Stevens has 2 fouls. So that's the only fouls that we have. Obviously Lauren wants to stay out of foul trouble.
Hasn't been a lot of fouls in this ball game either way. Stilwell only has 1 player. Kenzie Starr with 2. We sure like to see her pick up a few more.
Right.
But and there was a couple that they were missed here. That last push at right before the buzzer, that was probably should have been called. I don't think the official was in a good position to see it, but.
So we're about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half, and Coach Qualls has his Lady Tigers out here warming up, trying to see if the tape is on this end of the basket for them. See if they can like to see Riley Dotson get going there from beyond the arc, and she's still searching for her first 3-pointer of the season. She did get her first points of the season earlier. You are watching the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show, and so here we are. Now we are appreciating the band taking a break as they are right here beside us, and it is very difficult to hear when they are thumping on the drums right here in our ear.
I guess we need to give Craig a raise or something since he fixed this for us.
Fix the sound. So under a minute to go, the Tigers and the Indians head to their bench, and they are about ready to go. And so I want to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors like Tahlequah Lumber. That's a local hometown lumber yard, and where they will take care of you is they know your name. It's like going to Cheers. You walk into lumber yard and they know your name. Brett Bynum, Mike Skinner, come from a long line of their family has owned this forever, and a long line of Tigers. And we appreciate everything that they do for Tahlequah athletics and how they sponsor and are always very supportive of the Tahlequah Tigers. So thank you, and we ask that you would go support your local lumberyard and patron Tahlequah Lumber. Coach, we're ready to start the second half. Lady Tigers have spotted them before.
I'm trying to find a possession arrow somewhere. It looks like it's going to be Lady Tiger basketball. Lakin Adams to inbound the ball for the Tigers. I'm sorry, Riley Dotson. Lakin standing in front of her right there.
So we have switched baskets, and we are underway. Lakin to her right, inside to Stevens. Stevens straight to the basket, can't get it to fall, and rebound Stilwell.
Good shot, just didn't get it quite high enough up on the board.
Still looking for her baskets of the ball game. Good pressure there by Dotson to her left. She attacks the basket, can't get it to fall. Rebound is Adams. Defensive rebound. In transition quickly. One trying to post up. Gilbert looking inside, nothing doing. Over to Adams. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert to Stevens. Stevens head fake.
Adams top of the key. 7:14 to go here in the third quarter.
Tigers
Dotson off the screen.
Nice roll. And
Pass. Kicks out to Dotson. Dotson three-point attempt. There it is. Assist Stevens. Dotson 3 cuts the lead to 1. And that's what we wanted to see, Coach. We wanted to see Dotson get some action there
big
beyond the arc.
basket for her. Riley's 5th point of the ball game right there.
And there's a good rebound there by Stevens on the miss. 24-23. And here comes Lakin Adams. Kicks it over to Mo. Mo being pressured. Bounce pass to Adams. Carson Gilbert. She attacks. Good take. And she has it knocked out. Good take to the basket by Gilbert. Shot was blocked. 24-23, Lady Indians on top. 6:28 to go here in the third. Inbounds to Mo Wilson. Mo Wilson for 3! Lady Tiger 3-ball, and Tigers come out and quickly crush the 4-point lead, and that's a 6-0 run to start the half, Coach.
Need to keep that going. Tigers with a 2-point lead now.
26-24, 6:11 to go.
11 Gardner, 11 there. Lauren with another block.
And they get her with a foul. That's her third foul.
Team first foul, third period.
First of 2 is in. So Lauren in foul trouble here with 3. And she goes 2 for 2. We're tied up. 26-26, 6:05 to go. She'll step back up for the 3-ball, and she traveled. Turnover Tahlequah, and man.
Stilwell now 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Lady Tigers 6 for 8 as well.
See, Stilwell's getting ready to try to post up on her.
Yeah, and that's what you should do when someone's in foul trouble, just like that.
And they know she can let her by.
Yep. She attacks the basket, 28, and then we turn the ball over. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound Stilwell, and we're going to get a held ball. That will be Stilwell basketball. 28-26, Stilwell back on top.
I say they need to get McCarter.
Kind of a measured up 3 right there. It fell just a little bit short.
And there we go. Mo intercepts the pass, and then she's fouled by number 11, Elena Van. So that's first team foul for Stilwell.
Her second personal.
Just throwing to a spot on the court. Adams goes and gets it. Adams being pressured. Trying to hook inside to Stevens, trying to go back door to Mo Wilson. Nice assist by Stevens. Good score there by Wilson. We're tied up at 28.
Mo Wilson now with 8 points on the ball game, 2 threes, and that too. Good backdoor cut again. We've seen that 4 times tonight, and only been able to score once.
Good job there to off the front of the rim. Rebound Gilbert. Wilson, bounce pass, and it is tipped by Stilwell.
Lucky there, Mo threw the wrong side of the defensive player. Got to be a little more patient on your pass and maybe even make a ball fake or something. But
28 all. Inside quickly. No call there. Blocked. Lady Tigers come up with it. Inside to Stevens. She's going to work. Good move. Good take to the basket, and she's fouled. Nice footwork, and let's see if she can get some points on the board here.
That'll be her second personal. Second team foul the third period.
There we go. Lauren makes the first of 2 and puts the Tigers up 29-28.
Now we're going to see her go on a scoring rampage. I'm calling it.
2 for 2 at the line. Her first points of the game. 4:33 to go. Lady Tigers 30, Indians 28. Van bringing it down for the Lady Indians. It looks like the Lady Tigers have gone to a man. And good screen there. Good block by Adams. And rebound. Quickly to Gilbert. Gilbert, good job, Gilbert. Over to Mo Wilson, short corner three.
Size
off
up
the rim,
short.
no good. Rebound, Stilwell. Good opportunity there. We've got to have a second chance.
Oh, she walked down the lane.
And they got a foul. Who they foul on? 14 gets called. That's Riley Dotson.
Holy cow. Actually, I swear she took 3 steps going to the basket.
Coaches definitely travel, without a doubt. Misses the first. Riley Dotson, is that her first? That's her first foul.
Her first personal.
Team's second.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Quick.
2 team fouls apiece now for both teams. Sonny at the line, missed the first.
Makes
Got
the second one. We're a 1-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Quickly to break the press.
2 on 1.
Good bounce pass to Stevens. There we go. Good assist there by Gilbert. Lady Tigers 32, Indians 29. Trying to go high post.
Straight up.
Another tip there by Stevens. Rebound Gilbert. 3:25 to go. Kicks out to Mo. Mo being pressured. Out to Gilbert. Gilbert for 3. In and out.
Well, Riley Dodson went for an offensive board there. Got blocked off the ball.
3:10 to go here in the third. It's 32-29. Tigers on top. Nearly stolen by Dotson. Kicks out to Starr. Number 4 for 3. Got it. We're tied. 32-32. Sonny with 3. Needs some help. Gets it out over to Mo. Mo back to Dotson. Dotson to Adams. Adams over to Stevens. Stevens skip past to Wilson. And Gilbert, good take and foul. So she'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls on number 11, Anita Van.
Carson's been fouled on the 2 shots that she's driven to the basket on. Both great moves there. Hits the glass right there. She probably scores. And 1. But great job of passing the ball in transition there.
Gilbert makes her first one. I want to remind everybody that if you have time to go click that like button. Like and share the Green Country Sports Network YouTube page. We appreciate all the support you can get. Gilbert makes the first of 2, or second free throw attempt. And it is good. Lady Tigers 34, Indians 32. We got a timeout. Coach Qualls, and it is going to be a full timeout. So we're going to take it with them. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Tahlequah Tiger Athletics on the Green Country Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent, Laura Lund. Countryside Wellness. Barrier Rocks on Fort Gibson Lake. Chris's Quick Lube. AIM, Athletes Improving Mankind.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. And Coach, we're holding on to a 2-point lead, closer than we like it, right?
Oh. Lady Tigers have scored 4 field goals in the third period, though, to 2 for Stilwell. Stilwell's hit 1 3 and 1 2, and the Tigers have hit 2 threes. That's got them back in the ball game, got them in the lead.
So
2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers 34, Lady Indians 32.
Actually, this ball game may come down to who has the ball last.
Yeah.
It's nip and tuck, back and forth all night long so far. Lady Tigers on a rush. Another walk right there,
no
got
call.
away with it.
And that basket is no good. Rebound. Gilbert trying to fight for it, had it knocked out of her hands. So will be Tahlequah basketball.
Big possession here. Lady Tigers go up 4-5 with a 3.
Tahlequah running the split
twist. Post.
Out to Gilbert. Little head fake. Back to Adams. Short corner 3.
There you go.
Got it. There we go. Lady Tigers 37. Indians 32. Good assist there by Carson Gilbert.
Biggest lead of the night right there for the Tigers. Or either team, I believe.
Skip pass. And again, Mo got a hand on it, and we got a held ball. Let's see. Can't see the possession arrow.
We started the period, so.
Yeah, I think there's been one jump one held ball, Coach.
Well, then
so
it should be ours.
When I sit close to him, that's called jump ball. He'll punch me, so I'm going to say held ball, Coach. Yeah, it should be ours.
Well, according to Mr. Eddie Morris, one of our officials we have quite often, it is a held ball.
Nice job there. Assist Lauren Stevens. That's her 5th assist of the night. And Mo Wilson having herself a ball game on the backdoor cut to the basket, and that's a timeout.
Mo with 10 points now, probably a career high for her.
Doing a great job.
I want to recognize one of our sponsors, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. It's the holidays, and Santa isn't the only one coming to town. You could get up to $1,500 the same day at Jackson Hewitt if approved for an early tax refund advance loan on a prepaid card. It'll be hard to find another tax refund advance loan this big, this early. Just think of the holiday stuff you could buy with all the extra holiday. To get up to $1,500 with an early tax refund advance loan, visit Jackson Hewitt Tax Service kiosk right here at the in the Tahlequah Walmart and book your appointment. Then have yourself a moolah Christmas. There you go, Ashley.
There we go.
And early tax refund disclaimer here is it's only offered to eligible clients. Application required. Finance charges apply. Loans by Republic Bank, and details are at jacksonhewitt.com.
Outstanding job, Kelly.
I have a face for radio.
You ever thought about doing like cartoons and animation and?
No. And when you were a while ago, I wanted to say also follow our Facebook page. We're actually got enough likes on there that we got 7. I think I told you made 17 cents.
How about that?
So like our Facebook page, it helps us out.
Coach, you were giving us an interesting stat right there.
Well, Lady Tigers up their shooting percentage, Ashley, up to 60%. We're 6 of 10 in the third. Stilwell only 2 for.
And there's a miss again, and rebound Stevens. And again, she shoved right in the back and no call. Let's see who they're going to call that foul on. They called it on the hand check, and that's a makeup call because Lauren was shoved right in the back, and that foul's on Maddie George.
I think about 10 Tahlequah fans might have almost
they
went on the court.
They were ready to fight for that one because that one was just a quick pass back to Mo and went out of bounds.
Well, you got to think Lakin is just going to bring the ball on down right there and go set it up. Wasn't any pressure, just passive out there.
Good job there by Gilbert to steal it. Can she go coast to coast? Good attack, and can't get the bucket, but she will be fouled, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. That's also the 5th team foul for Stilwell. So here on out, that will be to the
Maddie
line.
George.
At the line, Carson Gilbert.
Yeah, I missed a couple fouls, I think. Maddie George has got 2 in this period.
Gilbert makes the first of 2. Daisy Brown going to check in for Lauren Stevens at the minute 15 mark. Probably trying to just keep her out of foul trouble going into the 4th. And Gilbert 2 for 2 at that trip extends the lead to 9, 41-32. Lady Tigers have dominated the third quarter.
Carson's 9 for 10 from free throw line.
Much better free throw percentage tonight than before. Good job there on the errant pass. Gilbert comes up with it. Here she's driving, tacks the lane. Good take by Gilbert. Can't she finish with the backboard? No good. Rebound. Stilwell. They're going to try to pick up tempo. And here they kick it out. There's a walk, no call. Left-handed layup, no good. She gets her own rebound, and Daisy Brown be called for a foul. Coach, walkings and fouls, they are not calling tonight for Stilwell because she broke down on the way there,
I actually like that foul by Daisy.
That's the third time I've seen that shuffle step in there and got away with it.
That's second foul for Daisy Brown, and that's Tahlequah's third team foul. Short corner three ball is good. Van Dotson. So it cuts the lead to 6, 37 seconds to go here in the third period. Tahlequah with a 6-point advantage. Tahlequah looking to maybe, she picks up her dribble, nearly throws it away. Gilbert coming into the pass, and that helps. Mo comes back to get it. Mo back to Gilbert. Looks like Tahlequah may be trying to hold for the last shot here. We're at 15 seconds, and that is what they're doing. Gilbert. Skip pass over to Lakin Adams. We're now at 10 seconds to go here in the third. Got to do something now. And here we go. It's time to do something.
Double screen. It's up.
Gilbert has it knocked out of her hand. 2 point. She's going to shoot it, and she's fouled with 0.4 seconds, so she'll go to the line. And shooting.
That's going to be on Emma Sam. Her second 16 foul.
Gilbert at the line, shooting 2. Gilbert sitting right now with 11 points. Make it 12. 42-35. Gilbert having a good night from the free throw line.
We don't turn that last one over. We're up 10 right now.
43-35. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. Tahlequah 43, Lady Indians 35. We'll be back. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network.
Two Sisters Financial. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Tahlequah Lumber, trusted since 1949. River Valley Church. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. Peak Health and Performance. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, and Coach Tahlequah started the third quarter down 4, ends the third quarter up 8.
Yeah, and all but for that last turnover right there, we're probably up 10 at that point. And I'm sure David would like to be with a double-digit lead. But the Lady Tigers just going to have to take care of the basketball the rest of the way and hit some tough shots. Oh.
Good job there by Stevens to fight through contact and get the tip. Mo Wilson with the steal. And they're letting them play a little rough down there.
Yeah,
Gilbert driving, shoved out of bounds, no call. Lakin Adams for 3, off the rim, got it! Lady Tiger 3-ball. We're up 11. 46-35. Good look at the basket by the sophomore.
Straight up, Lauren. In fact, don't let her touch you. Don't let her touch you so you can control her.
Off the kick.
3 seconds.
So
She's been camping out in there.
And that's what Coach Qualls is imploring to the officials. Hey, listen, she's been 3 seconds in the lane. There's a kick ball's what the call is, and so we'll be still.
She could pitch a 10 in there. I'm telling you, she's been in there all night long.
They're really working hard inside, trying to go to Sam.
It just got caught napping right there on the inbound, and she's going to get an easy 2 points. 37-46, Tigers on top. Long pass over to Mo. Loader to Gilbert, corner for 3. Out, no good. Can't get the rebound. Stilwell's got it. Kicks it out. Lakin Adams with the steal. Nice job. Got numbers here. Kicks it over to Gilbert. Gilbert, nice little jump stop, reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. And they're going to get Lauren for over the back. And she's got to come out with her 4th foul.
We got knocked off the block a while ago and can't get a call, and they get it over the back like that. But it happens on the road. That's Lauren's first.
4th of the game, first team foul. And try to get it inside. Good defense there by Daisy Brown. And then we're able to get the rebound, and we're fighting for it. Kicks it out. Daisy Brown with the chance for a layup. And foul. Hard foul. Look at the shock on Starr's face. Like really?
Yeah. Daisy definitely should have jump stopped right there and let her fly by. She may have fouled her anyway, but she'd have had a greater chance to score that bucket. So
that's Kinsey Starr's third foul. Third called foul. Daisy Brown makes the first of 2, making the lead 10 for the Lady Tigers.
Big free throws. Down the stretch, gotta have them.
Gotta have them. Great job there by the senior, Daisy Brown. We've got an 11-point lead, 6:25 here in the 4th.
Were those her first varsity points?
Yes.
Good. Nice defensive pressure. Forced the baseline. She stepped through.
Foul on the ground called against Daisy Brown. That'll be her third. No, I'm sorry. They called it against 0. Yeah, that's Daisy Brown. Yeah. Her third foul. Should be team second.
Yeah, it is too.
6:09 to go in the 4th. It's 48-37. Inbounds. Good defense there by Gilbert. And that ball's on the ground. Out of bounds. Turnover. Big Tahlequah basketball. Good job there by the Lady Tigers on the pressure.
Sonny couldn't handle the inbound pass. Got it on the floor and couldn't reach down and get it. Somebody's got to break open. Let's go.
Goes out to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Dotson. Over to Moe.
Get it out of the double.
Moe back to Dotson. Round the corner. One more pass, and she had it.
That's how you beat the.
And then she throws it away on a skip pass. And look at Moe Wilson. Man, Moe Wilson having herself a ball game.
Steals, touched balls, double-digit points for Moe tonight.
Absolutely.
Big night for her. Kind of like a coming out for her.
Exactly.
Glad to see it. She's an outstanding young kid.
Long inbound pass. 5:50 to go here in the ball game.
Don't go for the fake, ladies.
Nice take to the basket, and it is good. Lead is now 9 for the Tigers. 48-39, 5.5 to go here in the ball game. Lakin Adams trying to get inside to Daisy Brown.
Come on, Lakin.
Just a little too high for the senior to come down with.
Got to concentrate at this point. Take care of the basketball. This is about taking care of it the rest of the way.
5.5 to go here in the game. 48-39. Lady Tigers on top.
I want the bubble wrap up.
You got to wonder how long David will hold Lauren out. 3 seconds.
18 seconds in the lane, no call. Rebound, Daisy Brown, and she's fouled.
Foul's going to be charged to Ava Swaffer.
That's her third.
Third personal, second team foul, 4th period.
Lady Tigers have done well against the press tonight.
Take your time. Work a little clock right now, I think would be real good for them. Take what the defense gives them.
Gilbert, good job. Dotson off the screen, tacks inside, good take, floater, off the backboard, no good, rebound, Stilwell. Look at Moe still hustling, getting a quick foul though, and that is, and here comes Lauren Stevens. She'll check back in and foul trouble. So
that'll be her first one.
Moe got her first personal foul, and that's the team's third foul.
Lauren comes back in at 4:41.
Lady Tigers 48, Lady Indians 39.
3 seconds.
Counting in the lane, I got her at 5 seconds in the lane. Good job, Moe Wilson. Moe touching passes, and here comes Lakin. Get your head up, Lakin. One more pass to Gilbert. Gilbert reverse layup. Probably should have just threw that ball. And then we get
I'd like to see her pull that back out.
That's, or Lauren was right there under the basket wide open.
it's a hope and a prayer to finish that one with all that defensive pressure in there. But you gotta love it. They're in transition now, and they're going to get some of those easy ones to fall later on.
And they called Lake and Adam for the foul, and that puts Lady Tigers one away from being in foul trouble with the fourth team foul. That's Lake's second foul. 4 minutes to go. Here's a steal by Stevens. Gets it over to Gilbert. We're in no hurry, so just slow down. 3:50 to go here in the ballgame. Gilbert out to Adams. Back to Gilbert. Inside to Stevens.
There you go. Go score now.
Little back door. Oh, couldn't get the fall.
Out.
Just having a rough shooting day. Good look at the basket. Good footwork. Just couldn't get it to fall. 3.5 to go. 3-point attempt off the backboard. No good. Lake and Adams trying to run it down. Jumper. Got it. 41-48. Tigers up 7.
Number 11.
Good job by Lake and Adams to beat the pressure. She attacks lane, pulls up. Good finish there. Good little short jumper there by Lake and Adams. Helped stop the bleeding there. 50-41. Lady Tigers up 9.
14 points now for Lakin in the ball game.
Three-point attempt off the front of the rim, no good. Good block there by Stevens. That's her 5th block. .252 going in the game. Lady Tigers holding on to a 9-point advantage. Short corner, back right in.
Double down.
Tries to kick it out. Attacks inside, jumper, floater, off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Off the rim, rebound, Gilbert. Gilbert wisely slowing it down, kicks it out over to Dotson. Dotson over to Mo Wilson. Mo inside to Stevens. She can't hang on to it. Pass was just a little wide for her. And here come the Indians. 2.5 to play here in the game.
Hand up.
Off the backboard, no good. And good job, Wilson. Wilson having a great game. And we're going to get a timeout, 30-second timeout, Tahlequah.
Both Sam and Sonny right now struggling a little bit on the inside shots, and I think Lauren Stevens has a lot to do with that. A lot of hands.
2:15 to go here in the ball game. Lady Tigers 50, Lady Indians 41. Right now, Lady Tigers on top, trying to finish out a tough road battle with the Lady Indians of Stilwell. Inbounds, Dotson to Adams, back to Dotson, back to Adams. And Stilwell pressuring, Adams handling the pressure quite well. She pulls it out. Back to the top of the key. Over to Stevens, trying to go back door.
Good job.
They covered it up that time. It's usually been there, Coach.
Yeah.
Mo Wilson off the screen, looking for the rolls. Just a little late. It was there. Stevens over to Dotson. Minute 45 to go.
Okay.
Over to Wilson.
Good patience. Use your screens.
That was tipped. It was stolen. And trying to get it. And again, we're going to call travel. There we go. We did get a travel that time. I think he wanted to call a foul, the other one, but
she definitely walked there. She might have got a little bit of contact, but.
Minute 31 to go. Tigers 50, Indians 41.
Work it down against the press.
Nice job. Kelly, I know you guys are talking about player of the week.
Yeah, we have to come up with a First State Bank Player of the Week. We've got several.
Foul's going to be charged to Kinsey Starr, her 4th personal. 3rd team foul, 4th period.
Gilbert with the little hezzy step there, and they're going to call that one. They haven't called it all night against anybody else.
I think that's a get even call.
I think player of this game, Craig and I said it might be Mo.
Player of this game was Mo.
I don't know how she did on Tuesday, but man.
Mo Wilson scored 8 points last time, 1 rebound.
And finally, they call a foul after she's knocked Lauren down for the 7th time in this game. They've called her Elise Sani, and she picks up a foul.
Sani's second, only the 4th team foul.
Adams back to Gilbert, minute 12 to go. Adams wide open, look for 3. Again, that's
Good
smart
look.
right there, just to hold on to it, try to work some clock here. So we're at the minute mark.
Shorten up your passes a little bit. Use your screens.
Gilbert at the wing, and now they're going to try to foul her, and they do. That should put them in bonus. That's their 5th team foul.
That's the 5th personal foul of the period. So, yeah, the Lady Tigers will be at the line now. Carson Gilbert having a good night at the line. Carson is 11 for 12. Checking into the ball game for the first time tonight, Bailey Phillips for Stilwell.
And that basket is good, and that's a 10-point advantage for the Lady Tigers with 52 seconds to go here in the game. There we go. Good defensive pressure there by Stevens, forcing the turnover. And they call the walk with 46 seconds to go here in the game.
Carson now with 14 points in the ball game. She's now 12 of 14 from the free throw line. That's much better than last week, Ashley.
Absolutely. Lakin Adams to Gilbert. Gilbert going.
Take care of it.
And she's fouled, so she'll go to the line, shooting 2. And that was a bit, or did they get a timeout? No, we got a timeout.
Tiger timeout.
Tiger timeout comes out at 35. We're going to take a break with them. They can watch Green Country Sports.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, and toe pain. A gentle chiropractic foot adjustment will restore healthy alignment and function to the joint and tissues in the feet. This will correct the underlying cause of most foot conditions. Our patients love having their feet adjusted, and you will be amazed by how good you will feel after you have your feet adjusted. Call our office today to receive your complimentary consultation for your painful foot condition.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. We are about 30-something seconds, 35 seconds away from the end of the game. Lady Tigers with a 10-point lead. And the debate is on for Player of the Week. Player of the game.
You've got Carson Gilbert. You've got Lauren Stevens from Tuesday night, one of her better nights ever. Carson Gilbert, 2 great nights. Mo Wilson, a good one tonight as well.
We've got an injured player, and there's a rebound by Stevens. And the basket's good. Lauren padding stats with an injured player.
That's the one wearing double knee braces here, and I think she just hurt the right one again. You know, you don't care who it is. You hate to see that in a young athlete because of their future in life, not only in basketball, but just in life. That type of a thing to the knee is not a good situation.
Go ahead. Keep
talking. Still debating the player of the week here, and I could give it to any of the 3 guys. I don't want to be the one to pick that.
Yeah, it's tough. You look at tonight's stats thus far. You got Lakin with 14, Gilbert with 14, Mo, who's had probably her career night, 13. Lauren with 6, Rayleigh with 2, with 2, Riley Dotson with 5, Daisy with 2. Then you look at rebounds. You know, Gilbert with 6, Stevens with 8.
And Gilbert had 5 last time, so that's 11.
Stevens with 4 assists, 5 blocks. You got Gilbert with 4 assists, 5 steals, 6 rebounds. I mean, it is, you know, man. There's no I've got some chat down here.
Guys, you know what even makes this injury worse is this is the 5'8" senior forward for Stilwell and Elise Sawney that went down and has the knee injury. So
that ball was tipped out of bounds by Lakin Adams. It'll be 53-41. Lady Tigers with a 12-point lead. 19 seconds to go. Short corner 3, it's rushed. Rebound, Gilbert. And really that should do it. But they're still going to pressure.
The Lady Tigers are not going to go score, I don't think, here.
Oh, they do. They will go ahead and foul Gilbert, and they'll send her to the line. Shooting 2. That was foul on Maddie George.
Guys, that foul was not necessary with 4.4 seconds to go.
Yeah, down 12.
Yeah. That would be the 5th foul on the ball game for Maddie George. Puts Carson Gilbert at the line, shooting 2.
Gilbert misses the first of 2.
At the line, Carson Gilbert.
I will abstain from voting for in case there's a look to Elsie.
Yes.
At the final seconds, off the backboard, no good. Cheap rebound there. And that's in. Lady Tigers with the win, 54-41.
Player of the week? The most consistent's been Carson Gilbert. For 2 ball games.
Now, if you will stay tuned, we'll be back. We're going to take a break. We'll be back to discuss this Lady Tiger basketball team and talk about the Tigers. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports.
Hello and welcome to Tahlequah Tiger Athletics on the Green Country Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lund. Countryside Wellness. Bear Rocks on Fort Gibson Lake. Chris's Quick Lube. AIM, Athletes Improving Mankind. Two Sisters Financial. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Tahlequah Lumber, trusted since 1949. River Valley Church. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. Peak Health and Performance. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's gonna be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Get Kasasa Cashback at First State Bank.
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast. The Tahlequah Tigers versus the Stilwell Indians. The Lady Tigers got out of here with a win, and it was touch and go early on, Coach, but they hung in there and ended up with a pretty big victory here tonight coming into hostile territory.
I think the Lady Tigers took care of the ball, beat their press pretty well, finally got some transition buckets down in the middle of the game, and I think that was what separated them. And then they were very consistent at the free throw line. I'm kind of thinking we shot like in the 20 percentiles last week against McAllister and still got away with almost a 20-point win. Tonight we shot 83% on 19 of 23. We shot 34% from the field tonight on 14 of 41 and 31% from three. So a total of 19 of 57. And I didn't figure that percentage, but I can real quick. 19 divided by 57,
You're looking at
about 33% overall for the night. For Stilwell, Lady Tigers shot well at the free throw line, got 10 though. Tigers didn't foul a whole lot. Hit 70%, 7 out of 10. Only 30% from the field. 13 for 44, and 6 of 15 from three-point range for 40%. And I think I had already figured those threes in on Tahlequah, so we were 34% from the field.
Yeah.
Probably a much better night than at McAllister, too. And it's a young season right now, Ashley. The Lady Tigers going to have to get their legs under them. They're going to have to figure a few things out. We missed some easy breakaways by not jump stopping, letting them go by, and we got fouled a couple times, got to the line, but we also missed a couple we should have had. And I think they're going to figure these things out by watching a lot of game film.
And I think probably one of the biggest, we ended up losing the rebounding battle through the night. It looks like maybe Stilwell had around 34 to our 28, but we out-rebounded them in the second half. But we have got to figure out a way to get some offensive rebounding, and it's a very simple concept that if you're not going to shoot well, you need to rebound well. You need to get those offensive rebounds.
It's fundamentals, and when you rebound offensively, a lot of those shots that you maybe missed are followed up, and that improves your shooting percentage. So I think that's a point of emphasis for David. I've said that about 3 times tonight, but I really believe there's some things that he can look at, and he does a great job of breaking game films down. I think he'll do that, and I think you'll see some improvement as the season goes.
Absolutely.
Next Friday night, on the road to Coweta. They better be ready.
And they are one of the early season favorites to go deep in the state playoffs as they return a lot of players. One of them is Gianna, who can flat out play. And so the Lady Tigers will have their hands full against the Lady Tigers of Coweta. If you remember, they beat us last year.
And that early season game with Coweta seems to always be on the road. You kind of like be at home.
Their next 3 games, I believe, are on the road. They only have one game next week, and it'll be Friday, and that'll be at Coweta. And then it's Tulsa Rogers at Rogers, and I believe then Tulsa Memorial at Memorial.
Rogers and Memorial.
And
our first
Christmas
home
break.
game after the break will be December 7th against the Pryor Tigers.
January 7th, Coach, right?
January 7th,
right
sorry.
after the break. And so the Tigers have 2 weeks of basketball, and then going into Christmas, and they'll have one of the longest breaks they've had for a while. If you remember, they were in the TOC last year, so they didn't have much of a Christmas break. This year they'll get 9 days off, and that's good or bad. I don't know if you like that. If you want to be away from the game that long, or would you rather just play through the break?
I think they'll practice through the break, and I think they'll get some good work in, and I think they'll come back, and I think we'll see the Lady Tigers go to Coweta and be representative and play a great ball game. And I tell you one thing, I saw some things tonight that I really liked. The competitiveness, the stick-it-to-itiveness. They really got after it when they needed to, touched a lot of balls, as you said earlier, and made those go loose. We didn't grab a lot of them early, but we forced a lot of turnovers for them as well, and that's all going to relate to points later on.
Absolutely. And if you were wondering, we settled on a First State Bank player of the game, and that was Carson Gilbert. Consistency through 2 games. And so congratulations, Carson, on being First State Bank's player of the game. So, Coach, we're about 2 minutes away from the start of the Tahlequah Tigers versus Stilwell Indians.
You need one of those. Ours.
And so Tahlequah, who had a rough outing Tuesday night against McAllister, against a very athletic McAllister team. And so they're looking to get in the win column here tonight in Stilwell.
That Rodney Washington, number 3, that played for them as a freshman, had a lot of points against us and dunked one. And I had several people tell me that he had his chest above the rim on that dunk. Threw it down.
Where we were sitting, where we sit, it looked like he was above it as well.
Yeah.
How many points did he finish with?
Player, and they're going to be a very good team toward the end of the season, and somebody that's going to be to reckon with.
Yeah.
How many points did he finish with, Coach? That Washington kid. The other night.
23, I think.
Golly, I figured we thought he had 40. I mean,
well, here I can tell you right away.
He scored. It was like at will almost.
Well, he kind of had a slow start. He did hit 2 threes and a single bucket earlier.
And we're going to take a quick break as they are going to pray at midcourt.
24 points, Kelly.
Pregame prayer by the director of FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Coach, we are a matter of seconds away from tip-off.
You're looking at a team here in Stilwell. Over the last 2 years, the boys have won 47 games and only lost 10. They've had some runs of some really good years, probably over the last 4 or 5. But I do remember over the last 2, it's been 49 and 10. They are 0-1 to start the 24-25 season. They lost to Muldrow. I don't remember that score, but.
And here we go, starting lineups for your Tahlequah Tigers. A senior, number 0, J.J. Antoine. A senior, number 1, Cash McIlvain. Number 2, Jordan Daughtry. Number 15, Jet Morrison. And number 20, senior, Novian Webb. And it looks like, I'm sorry I said number 2, but Jordan has switched jerseys tonight. He's number 5. We had him as number 2.
Is Dawson Godfrey not here then?
I don't see him. We're just a few minutes away. Starting lineups for Stilwell. Number 5, a 6'1 senior, Juan Martinez. Number 12, Brayton Carton, a 6'3 sophomore. Number 33, Chase Benham. Number 24, 6'1, Braden George.
We missed that first one, I believe, and that's number 4, Chris Canoe. 5'10 junior guard. Actually, you need one of Stilwell's rosters, don't you?
I'll just look off for yours, Coach.
Okay.
Novian Webb will jump for the Tigers, and a change in starting lineup tonight as Jet Morrison, the freshman.
Actually, I did misstate that a while ago. Stilwell boys did win at Muldrow. The girls lost.
There's a tip, and Tahlequah wins it. Daughtry will bring the ball down for the Tigers. Daughtry over to Antwine, and he nearly has it stolen away. And then there's a little shove there as they're getting after it, and their referee's going to warn JJ. It's going to be Stilwell basketball. No call, like no foul call on that. And they're going to sub out him real quick.
Probably should have been a foul call, honestly.
And there, I believe that's Godfrey there, isn't it, Coach? And he's wearing number 24. Head fake there, top of the key.
Tigers good switching man-to-man defense right now. Stilwell being very patient.
Guarded by Jordan Daughtry. Fights through the screen, gets to the lane. Three-point attempt, high arcing shot, air ball. McIlvain with the rebound. McIlvain, he'll bring it down. Correction, he'll kick it out to Daughtry, and Daughtry will bring it down for the Tigers. Still scoreless at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. McIlvain looks inside. Nothing doing there. Kicks it at top of the key. Daughtry. Over to Morrison. Back to McIlvain. McIlvain to Webb. Webb to Morrison. Daughtry for 3. No good. Trying to get the rebound was Godfrey. Stilwell comes up with it quickly in transition. Going to attack the lane is number 33, Benham. He can't get it to fall. McIlvain nearly has the rebound. Stillwell comes up with it. Three-point attempt by number 12. It can't get fall. That's Brayton Carter, and Tahlequah comes down with a rebound. Jet Morrison going to bring it down for the Tigers.
So this is Godfrey, number 5?
24. Number 24 is Godfrey, I believe, and number 5 is Jordan Daughtry. Little change in numbers. McIlvain off the kit, and he got it. McIlvain, 3-ball. And that's where he does best, is off that screen and catch and shoot. And you want to see a lot of that happening.
And if he's on too. He's a big key and going to be a big key all year long for the Tigers.
A good job there by the Tigers to force the offensive player tried to initiate contact, and good job by Daughtry to handle the pressure. Kicks it over to Morrison. Morrison 3-ball attempt, no good. Rebound, Stilwell, but he can't control his body, and he gets a traveling call. Kelly, I've told you my favorite actor is Christopher Walken, and that's what Stilwell did there. Inbounding over to Novian Webb. He has it knocked out of his hands, just trying to wait for the offensive play to develop, and it's just too long. Stillwell takes advantage and gets a turnover. Off the screen, attacks inside lane, little Euro
extra
step
in there.
Floater is good. Tigers 3, Indians 2, 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Slowing it down is McIlvain. McIlvain over to Daughtry. Looks like Miguel Rodriguez will check in for the Tigers on the next whistle. Over to McIlvain. McIlvain, he attacks inside, slips. He was dribbling the ball. I don't know how you get turnover. Oh, they got a foul. They called him for an offensive foul.
They did extend it.
Thought they called travel there, but they'd get McIlvain for his team's first foul. Miguel Rodriguez checking in the game for Novian Webb. 4:53 to go here in the first period. Tigers 3, Indians 2. Off the screen, good switch there. Morrison switched over. They're going to switch back there. Good communication by the Tigers. That's around the corner that goes. Tax baseline. Good job by Godfrey to move his feet, but just a better shot there. Nice kiss off the glass, and the Indians have their first lead of the night, 4-3.
Carter now with a couple of buckets for 4.
McIlvain off the screen. He'll pull up 3. Got it. McIlvain 2 for 2 beyond the arc to start the game, and he has all their points, 6-4. Tigers on top.
This was what wasn't happening the other night. He wasn't hitting that at all.
Head fake being pressured by Morrison. Good job by McIlvain to pressure Canoe. Canoe pulls it back nearly to half court, nearly stumbles. And they're going to get McIlvain for his second foul. And Coach Qualls pleading his case with the official. So McIlvain with 2, team's second foul. And kicks it over in the wing, 3 ball, off the rim, no good. Good rebound there by Godfrey to go up and high point that ball and come down with it. 3:37 to go, it's 6-4, Tigers on top.
Martinez 0 for 2 from 3-point range so far.
Off the screen is Daughtry. Daughtry pulls it back out, resets the offense. Rodriguez over to McIlvain. McIlvain back to Rodriguez. It's on the ground. Look at the hustle there by Rodriguez to McIlvain. Top of the key. Short rebound. Morrison. Morrison goes up. Left-handed. Got it. Good job there, Morrison, on the McIlvain miss. And the putback is good. 8-4.
Good offensive rebound right there by the Tigers.
Second chance bucket for the Tigers. And they're going to get Morrison with a body bump as Juan Martinez tried to take it to the basket. That should be his first personal foul.
It is.
Team's third here in the first quarter. Inbounding for Stilwell. Back to the top of the key to Braden George, the 6'1"
3 seconds
senior.
in the lane.
3-point attempt off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped out, rebounded by Stilwell. A good attack to the basket by Brayton Carter, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. That foul's going to be called upon number 5, which is Jordan Daughtry, so he gets his first personal foul, team's 4th foul. 2:53 here in the first quarter. Makes the first of 2. 5-8, Tigers on top.
Carter with all 5 of Stilwell's points at this point, and he misses the second.
Misses the second one. Godfrey with a great job on the rebound, and then he has it, just couldn't get control over it, and it goes out of bounds. Pressured there by Juan Martinez.
I think he was afraid Martinez was going to reach in right there, and he turned and lost it. Got to squeeze the basketball.
Inbounding Stilwell under the goal. Out to the corner to Benham. Benham back to the top of the key to Braden George. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Tahlequah 8, Stilwell 5.
They don't call that
carry
anymore much, do they?
Wing, 3-pointer, good. We're tied at 8. He had plenty of room to shoot it.
Carter with all 8 of their points so far.
McIlvain off the double screen, pulls up 3, off the back of the rim. Can he get a shooter's roll? No. Matt Morrison trying to fight for a rebound. Couldn't come up with it. Stilwell does. Here we go. Braden George over on the wing. Good job there to pressure him and force the turnover by the stingy Tiger defense there.
Checking in for the Tigers now, Caston Wilson.
May go a little bit.
They reset the offense, and that's number 24, Braden George. Over to the wing to number 4, Chris Canoe. Canoe being guarded by Wilson. Aston Wilson. 3-point attempt for Martinez, and from that angle there, it looked good. And Stilwell has a 3-point advantage, 11-8.
1 for 3 from 3-point range, though. Bound to hit one after a while.
Law of averages says that's the case. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Daughtry is fouled by George. That's the first team foul for Stilwell. George's first personal foul, and it comes with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Caston Wilson going to bring the ball down for the Tigers. Over to Daughtry. 35 seconds to go here in the first period. Jet Morrison back to Daughtry. Daughtry to McIlvain. And there's a foul. What do we got? Offensive foul. So this is going to negate the 3-point shot. They're going to call Miguel Rodriguez. Picks up his first foul. So Godfrey going to check back in the ball game for Miguel. 31.5 seconds to go. Tigers down 3, 11-8.
Cash got the shooter's bounce on that one, but not the points.
Stilwell brings it over to the wing, back to top of the key. Juan Martinez, who made the last one, misses that one. Good strong rebound by Benham, and then Daughtry was able to knock it out of his hands. Goes out of bounds. Well, it'll stay with Stilwell. 17.5 seconds remain in the first period. Tigers down 3. Inbounding is Carter.
Get him in the corner.
Short corner, head fake, fly right by. Top of the key, 3-ball. Got it. Good ball movement there by Stilwell. Braden George knocks down a 3 and extends the lead to 6. 14-8, 4 seconds. Long 3-pointer for McIlvain off the back of the rim. No good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Tigers down 6, 14-8. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa Cash at First State Bank.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network, live broadcast of Tahlequah Tigers versus Stilwell Indians. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsor, your House Representative, Bob Ed Culver. Appreciate all that Bob Ed does for our community and what he does for us at the Capitol, keeping you informed day to day. Thank you, Bob Ed. Appreciate your sponsorship. Coach, some stats?
Stilwell 3 for 8 from 3-point range, 5 for 11 from the field. Tigers only 3 for 7 and 2 for 5 from 3-point range. Tigers with the possession starts second period.
You know, the points, it's 14-8, and you know, you think, man, what happened? Well, it's 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, and we had that 1-3 taken off the board by the offensive foul.
Nice take by Cash McIlvain, but it looks like he tweaked his ankle a little bit there as he hustles back down. Cross court to Martinez, he'll pull up 3, and he got it. And that's a 9-point lead for the Indians.
Martinez now 2 for 5 from 3-point range.
The last 9 points have all been beyond the arc, and that's what has extended this lead. Tahlequah looking for some offense, and they've gone cold. Daughtry, he'll try to shoot for three, can't get it. And again, rebounding, and they're going to get Caston Wilson with a push on that rebound. So Caston will pick up his first personal foul, first team foul of the second period. Cash McIlvain with 6, Jet with 2, and that is our 8 points.
Kason Dowdy, a 6-foot senior, number 32, checking in for Stilwell.
Miguel Rodriguez back in the ball game. Around the corner it goes. Jet Morrison trying to fight through the screen. Miguel Rodriguez picks it up short. And Morrison does a good job of running it down. And he's pressured by Stilwell. Needs a little help. Able to get it out to McIlvain. Good job there by the freshman. Gives it to McIlvain. A good take. And they get him with a charge. That's his 3rd foul. McIlvain, he'll have to come out of the game as he is in foul trouble. Picks up his 3rd, team's 2nd.
Needs to be a little bit more patient right there. Just took it a little bit deep. Got himself in a hole he couldn't get out of. George with the basketball, walking it up for Stilwell.
Trying to go back door. Nothing doing there. Good defense by the Tigers. They attack, trying to give good job. Jet Morrison baited him into that pass the whole way. The athleticism of the freshman. And then he is fouled by number 12, Creighton Carter. And then he ran into his own player. Looks a little bit shaken up, but he's going to be okay.
Yeah, they tried to go backdoor cut on both sides, and Morrison did a really good job of setting himself up for that steal right there.
So that's the first team foul for Stilwell. 5:50 to go here in the first half. It's 17-8, Stilwell on top. Daughtry, spin move, good take, floater, got it. Good move there by the senior. Nice touch and finish at the basket. Tigers 10. Well, they took a couple points away. There we go, 10-17. Down 17. Down 7. Martinez working off the screen, trying to go back door. Good play. Miguel just got lost in the traffic there. He was able to get back door, an easy layup. 19-10. They extend back the lead to 9. 5:15 to go here in the first half. Morrison handling the pressure well. Behind the back dribble. Still going to attack the basket. And then he's blocked by Carter. And here they go, the Indians in transition. They set that screen and they run just an old-fashioned pick and roll. Resetting the offense. Braden George calling out the plays. Over to Martinez on the wing.
Dowdy's kind of a one-man wrecking crew going through there.
Nice athletic take, spin, air ball. And good save there by Carter, but Tahlequah comes up with it. Daughtry.
Good job of counting.
Over to Miguel Rodriguez, top of the key 3 ball, off the front of the rim, no good. And here comes Stilwell. Gonna attack at the free throw line, pull up jumper, back of the rim, no good. And tipped by Morrison. He couldn't come up with it, and then airballs the floater. And we got a timeout, Coach Qualls. Going to be a 30-second timeout.
It's going to give us a chance to thank State Farm. Sorry, I just went blank here. Laura Lund, State Farm agent in Tahlequah, here to help you with all your insurance needs. Thank you, Laura Lund from State Farm.
We're up here with the stage band now. A little bit different music than what we had during the girls' game, but young man on the drums did a great job.
Try not to get any copyright infringements.
Tigers.
Pick it up on that. Always get one. Go ahead, Coach.
Tigers need to get some points here, get back in this ball game. Down 9 right now with 4:07 to go in the second period. Cash McIlvain sitting out with 3 fouls. Not a good situation for the Tigers.
Right. 4:07 to go here in the first half. Couple substitutions. Kingston Hall makes his debut in the game along with Daniel Carey, number 23. Quickly kicks it out to Caston Wilson at a 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Stilwell. That's Brayton Carter who runs it down. Kicks it back over to George, who brings it down for the Indians. 19-10, 3:50 to go in half. Little backdoor. Trying to throw it and stolen there by Jet Morrison. Jet Morrison having a pretty good defensive game here. Very athletic freshman.
Second steal in a row.
And then he has his pocket picked by Juan Martinez. Easy 2-point bucket. 21-10.
Martinez got away with a reach right there. There was definitely some contact. Morrison's got to take care of the basketball.
Tigers with their biggest deficit of the night, down 11. Just looking for some offense, hasn't scored in a while. Over to Daniel Carey. Daniel Carey back to the corner, tacks inside, over to Rylan Kimball. Kimball back to Wilson. Wilson to Morrison. Morrison dribbles back to his right, crossing up over Martinez. Just being patient, inside to Kimball. Head fake, nice play, Kimball. Floater, can't get it to fall. Good, strong rebound by Kingston. Kingston Hall can't get it to fall. And Caston Wilson comes up with it at the free throw line. Got it. Nice job there by the sophomore to finish and get some points on the board for the Tigers, 21-12. 2.5 to go. Nice jumper there by Braden George on the cross-up. Tigers will score, and then Stilwell will answer. 23-12, an 11-point advantage for the Indians. Daniel Carey over to Caston. Caston Wilson. Wilson over to Rylan Kimball. Bounce pass to Morrison in the short corner. He attacks baseline. Good job there by Jet Morrison. Finish at the basket. Cutting
Jet's
into the lead.
Second bucket of the night.
23-14. Indians on top. Minute 45 to go here in the first half. Good pressure by Wilson. Good communication between him and Morrison. Baseline jumper, in and out, can't get it to fall, and we got a foul. And they're gonna get Jet Morrison on the foul. That's his second. Team's third with roughly a minute and a half to go here in the first half.
Martinez is going to be at the line. He's got 8 so far. Well, no, they're going to put him out of bounds.
Call it on the
was
floor,
a shooting
I guess.
foul.
Inbounding, checking into the ball game, J.J. Antoine and Miguel Rodriguez. Head fake at the elbow, kicks it out over to the short corner 3. And they are on fire beyond the arc right now, Coach. They started off cold, but they have absolutely heated up.
3 of them in the second period right now. So
26-14, a 12-point advantage for the Indians. Kimball fakes off the screen, little jumper, nice. Good shot there by the junior. Cutting back the lead to 10. Tacks inside spin, and we're going to foul on the floor. And I'm telling you, every time they come down, we get a foul.
Let's call that one on Martinez or
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, I'm sorry.
I believe that may be his second. And I believe it's the team's fourth foul. Next one will put them in bonus, but under a minute to go here in the first half. 26-16, Stilwell on top. Crossing up, George kicks it over to Martinez, being guarded by Kimball. Long arms and reach by Kimball. Stilwell acting like they may want to hold for the final shot of the half at the 35-second mark.
Smart move by the Indians.
Braden George just stalling, but you've got a 10-point advantage and want to take that into the half. Off the screen, they're waiting. It's at the 15-second mark. Carey guarding him, going to go baseline.
Kicks it back out top, around the corner to Martinez, tries a head fake, nothing doing. Benham back to Martinez, and that's a contested three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second at the buzzer, over the top of the goal, and that's the end of the first half. Stillwell 26, Tahlequah 16. We'll be back with the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Nita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's gonna be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Get Kasasa Cashback at First State Bank.
Hello and welcome to Tahlequah Tiger Athletics on the Green Country Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's bank. Green Country Funeral Home. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent, Lower Loan. Countryside Wellness. Bear Rocks on Fort Gibson Lake. Chris's Quick Lube. AIM, Athletes Improving Mankind. Two Sisters Financial. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Tahlequah Lumber, trusted since 1949. River Valley Church. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. Peak Health and Performance. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, and toe pain. A gentle chiropractic foot adjustment will restore healthy alignment and function to the joint and tissues in the feet. This will correct the underlying cause of most foot conditions. Our patients love having their feet adjusted, and you will be amazed by how good you will feel after you have your feet adjusted. Call our office today to receive your complimentary consultation for your painful foot condition.
Welcome back to the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of the Tahlequah Tigers versus the Stilwell Indians. And Tahlequah down 10 here at half. Coach, you got some stats for us.
Well, scoring-wise, the Tigers are struggling a little bit right now. 7 of 17 from the field, 41%, 2 of 8 from three-point range, no free throws. Tigers have not been to the line yet. Now, generally what causes something like that is we're not being aggressive enough going to the hole. And plus we've got Cash McElvain sitting out right now. That doesn't help. Cash with 3 personal fouls in the first half. And we're going to have him on the floor in the second half to get something going.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have.
Scoring for the Tigers, 6 points for Cash on 2 threes, 4 points for Jet Morrison, 2 points each for Dawson Godfrey, Caston Wilson, and Ryland Kimball. Somebody's going to have to step up and pick up some points.
Absolutely. If you're looking at Cash to be your offensive production, which generally he is, led all scorers Tuesday night with 27, but he can't score when he's on the bench, and picked up 3 quick fouls. That's the first half story, and the Tigers find themselves down 10, so they've got to make up some offensive production somewhere along the way. And just like we talked about against McAllister, they're going to have to find a way to claw themselves back in this. They've dug a big hole here early in the first half.
At least to get half of that back by the end of the third period, and then see what happens in the fourth period. Get Cash back out there. It'll make a big difference, I think. But, you know, we're going to have to, and as both teams, there's only been 2 free throw shot in the game. What does that tell you?
Right.
I'm saying both teams are spending a lot of time on the perimeter. We're not getting any breaks inside when we do go in there.
Right, and you're looking at Stilwell, who is shooting very well, like you said, from beyond the arc, and that's tough when the points come in by threes.
6 for 13 right now from three-point range, so
18 of the 26 points, so only 4 other baskets made. Actually, a couple of them were free throws, the 2 free throws you talked about.
Yeah.
So just got to find some kind of offensive production for the Tigers and
take care of the
these
ball.
threes. Take care of the ball, absolutely. Maybe attack inside a little more. You know, someone, like you said, Coach, got to get to the rim and finish. And rebound. Rebounding consistently being an issue.
Well, right now, actually, it doesn't seem like the Tigers have settled on anybody to take it and go inside. I think that's something they're going to have to find. Kingston Hall, maybe. You know, Rodriguez didn't start tonight, but, you know, he may have to go in there and get some buckets and at least get to the free throw line.
And J.J. Antwine, who was stepped out of the game pretty early at the start of the game, almost the first rebound, and that was just really to let cooler heads prevail there. You know, so he finally made his appearance back late here in the second quarter. So we need to see what these Tigers are going to do here in the second half.
Never really handled the ball much after that altercation early in the game, and having him sitting down's not helping either. You got him and Cash sitting. Novian, we didn't get much out of Novian in there, and Novian was inside and had one taken away from him. And
he's got to get stronger inside and make a presence felt in the paint. Ryland Kimball got to the basket a little bit with a nice floater early on, and Jet Morrison, he's attacking, but his size when you get inside is a struggle, and so he has to use the athleticism in order to get to the rim.
You touched on something else there too earlier when you said that we need to close out on that three-point shooter. Martinez shot 1 out there. He's made 2 in the ball game, and one of them he was totally uncontested on.
Right.
So close out on the 3, shut down the 3, we'll be okay.
When you look at it, it's basics. It's not scheming. You know, we're not trying to scheme up a play to get back. It's literally just basic basketball. Close out defensively, rebound both ends of the board, both ends of the court. You know, those are things that are taught in Little League basketball all the way up. That's how important the basics and the little things are. And we constantly say, if you do the little things, the big things will happen.
You're talking about fundamentals.
Fundamental basketball.
Get back to fundamental basketball and see what happens.
So we are a minute and a half away to see if these Tigers can claw themselves out of this hole and back into a competitive ball game. Not many teams playing across the way this week. Coweta, who we face next Friday night at Coweta, beat Owasso 60-47. Claremore, which we are 5A, but we don't play, they lost to Salisaw 47-37. No scores yet out of the Durant-Medill. Durant's in our district, so we want to keep an eye on that game. That's about it. That's that we'd watch.
Actually, I'd like to give a big thank you to Coach Mike George from Stilwell for providing the rosters for both the boys and girls tonight. Contacted him earlier in the week, and he immediately jumped on it and got those rosters to me. So thank you to Coach George.
Have you guys mentioned any football yet?
I have not.
Oh, well, I know we're doing basketball, but right now 6A1, 21-21 at half, Bixby and Owasso. That's a big one.
That'll be a big game.
State championship game.
I think Owasso got all over them at the beginning of the year.
They did. So, Bixby's the big powerhouse, but man, it's crazy to see that score.
Well, while we have a moment, let's take a second to thank one of our sponsors, Two Sisters Financial. They will handle all of your financial needs in the ever-changing markets, and I don't know if you guys have noticed the markets as of recent, but they are doing very well. So if you have some money to invest, run down to Two Sisters Financial and let them help you grow that dollar into two, that 2 into 4, 4 into 8, and discuss compounding